I'm with Councillor Tony Buchanan, who has done a draft opinion on simplification of the Common Agricultural Policy for the Committee of the Regions. And I've taken the opportunity to go to this meeting today with the Committee of the Regions to hear at first hand what the report is saying from Councillor Buchanan, but also to listen to the views of members from right around the European Union who are actually concerned about this issue in particular, but also many other issues facing farmers and rural areas at the moment, agricultural market situation, the type of policies that we're going to pursue to boost rural areas, particularly in relation to broadband and key infrastructural investment like that. But the principal source of conversation was about the simplification of the existing CAP and what action we can take that will affect farmers in a positive way to reduce the bureaucracy and to ensure that they get on with the business of farming rather than having to fill a lot of the paperwork that they have to do at the moment to draw down the type of supports that they get from the European taxpayer.
It is of key importance. Delivering on the outcomes is what's vitally important right across Europe, and to ensure that the CAP works best when it's delivered simply to the front end to enable that outcome to be achieved is vitally important, because I think for far too long that it's been snarled up, it gets tied up in the bureaucracy and red tape, so it's very important that we move that forward and we get those outcomes. Production of food, stopping depopulation in our rural areas have all got to benefit from that.
For Poland, like any other country and like any other region, it's about reducing the administrative burden for the farmer, reducing the administrative burden for the paying agency and for the member states, so that we can deploy our resources elsewhere to doing and save money for the farmer in terms of the costs and save money for the country. It has grown up to be a very complex policy over the last 20-30 years. By adding on some bits and pieces with every reform, we are now taking the opportunity to have a real good intensive look at the simplifying this policy presently. We won't be able to do it all immediately because it requires opening up some of the basic acts as part of the next reform or mid-term review. But we are looking at delegated acts and implementing acts. Even today in the Parliament, they're discussing issues around delegated acts and implementing acts that can streamline the policy to make it less bureaucratic and easier for the end user.